Alrighty, hello everybody, this is Invisible with another video for you today, and today I have something that I'm honestly very excited to both do and to show you. And this of course is that I'm gonna be doing a full review of this little very interesting texture pack or resource pack, whatever, for Minecraft. Now I'm gonna say right off the bat that when I used to use this texture pack a long while ago, this was one of my favorite texture packs like ever. I think it's very unique, but that of course can also be considered one of its downsides. You know, some people may feel that it's way too different from original Minecraft, so, you know, but in my opinion its originality, it's one of its strengths, you know. So if you're not sure about this texture pack, resource pack, whatever, just watch this and get your own opinion about it, because in my opinion it's a very good texture pack. Now not only am I gonna be reviewing it, but since I haven't used this in such a long time, I'm gonna be having my my honest reaction to the new textures, you know, because the last time I used this was, I think, like in version 1.5, and right now we're in 1.8, so that's a long time, and many things have changed. So as I said, alongside the review, I'm also gonna give you my reactions and my honest opinions of the changes that have been made on the texture pack. So with no further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start off by taking a look at the quote-unquote specs of this texture pack, and by that I mean the resolutions you can find this in. Comes in a very wide range of resolutions, ranging from 32 by 32 all the way to 512 by 512. Of course, the resolution and the detail increases as you go higher in the number of pixels, but also the demand that the game does on your computer. So if you have not a very powerful computer, you might want to get a lower amount of pixels. And on the website it says that the recommended version is 128 by 128, so that's what I'll be reviewing and testing out today. I'm gonna be reviewing this on a custom world I made. If you have seen it before, it's that same one, but very changed, because I've now updated it to 1.8. So all the new blocks and stuff that have been released in the past few months and years are now in the world. So enough talk, let's go ahead and test this out, shall we? Okay, so here we are on the world, and to start off we're gonna be starting off with the underground quote-unquote section of the world, and by that I guess you can guess that the world is divided into different sections, being comprised of different blocks and different themes. So yeah, that's gonna help us take a look at the different textures together, how they look together. So let's start off with this section. Right here we're gonna be looking at the basic blocks and items of Minecraft. Starting off with the ores. As you can see here, we have all 7 ores: coal, iron, redstone, lapis lazuli, gold, diamond, and finally emeralds, alongside with their corresponding blocks and items. So those are your basic ores. Well, basic and all of them, you know, because these are all of them. So as you can see, also one of the main themes of this are pentagons. You will see that there are a lot of pentagons in this, which is pretty obvious because it's, as I said, one of the themes of the texture pack, and I really like that, you know. I think it's also one of the things that makes this very unique. Like, a lot of texture packs use normal figures like circles, squares mostly, but here we have pentagons. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. So moving on, we have the different types of stones that were added in 1.8 1.8 being diorite, andesite, and granite. As you can see, they're very similar in texture. The only thing that changes is the color. That's not the same in original Minecraft. In original Minecraft, they all have their little unique textures, but here it seems that it's the same texture, just different colors. And I honestly like that better than the original. So over here we have cobble, which is also one of my favorite textures of this. I like it way more than your average, not average, like your normal texture. And up here we have its mossy counterpart. Moving on to this side, we have dirt and coarse dirt. I like this a lot. It's the first time I see this, and I gotta say I like it quite a bit. Here we have the torch and the grass. I also really like because of its detail. Right now I'm checking to see if Mojang did implement its idea of making the textures like randomly rotate, but I don't think that's the case. But still, I see some textures that are different. For example, here in the coarse dirt, some of them don't have this little piece of grass, and some of them do. So maybe that's like just because original to the texture pack. And if that's the case, then I really like that, you know, to have different alternating textures for the same block to make it a little more different and variant. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. I really like that. So yeah, there's your grass and your tall grass. Over here we have the stone bricks, which I'm not the biggest fan of, mainly because of the fact that they look too cartoonish. Like the rest of the stuff, it looks good because of the cartoonish theme, but this, in my opinion, just looks way too cartoonish. Not a bad texture though. Like, it's also very, how to say it, very detailed, very unique, especially this cracked stone brick texture. But yeah, not the biggest fan of these. Moving on, we have bedrock, which is nothing special, as you can see there, and the cobwebs over here, which in my opinion, look pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for this first section of the world, and overall I think it looks pretty nice. Let's take a look at how it looks in normal Minecraft. So yeah, as you can see, quite a lot changes. So now let's move on to the second section. Okay, so we passed through these iron doors and oh wow, holy crap. Oh wow, look at that. Look at the level of detail in this. I didn't know that was possible. Like, look at the different... Oh. That's amazing. I really like that. Oh wow, okay. Anyways, moving on to the nature part of this. Are those clouds? What is that? Look at the sun, pentagon. That's pretty cool. What is that? No clue. Anyways, here we are on the nature part of this. And oh my, lots to see here. Holy crap. Okay, let's not get carried away at first. So starting off, let's take a look at the trees here. Here we have all of the parts of the tree, which is the logs, the planks, the leaves, and the sapling. And as far as I can see, well, no, they're not the same. They're pretty much the same, except for jungle and birch, maybe. But yeah, they're pretty much the same texture. Again, what changes is the color. I really like this one. Really like this one. But yeah, here you can see the logs of the trees and the inside of them. And up here, I like these. The leaves. as you can see, these are the two oaks. This is birch, this is spruce, this is acacia, and this is jungle with the little pentagon cocoa beans. So yeah, down here we have the planks, which I'm not very how to say it, well, I guess again I'm not a very big fan of. Like, in summary, I don't really like these planks, but whatever. The rest is very awesome, including the saplings. Like, look at these. Like, one thing that really catches my attention is the amount of detail in this. Like, especially if you were to download a 512 by 512 version of this, things will look so insane. Like, even in this version, 128 by 128, things look so good, so detailed. Like, take a look at this sapling. Take a look at this freaking sapling, dude. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, there you have your saplings. Up here, you may be wondering, what the hell is that? Well, that is the new slime block, one of the coolest blocks in Minecraft, pretty much. And the texture is not far from that. It's very cool. The circles, going away from the pentagon theme over to the circles, I think I would have preferred them to be pentagons, but whatever. Oh, why is there this missing? Fix it later. So move over here to the waterfall, and here you can see both the water textures of it moving and still water. Oh, that's amazing. That's a nice animation. I love it. I really love the still water animation. Moving water animation, it's meh. It's a little too plain, you know. But still water is amazing. So on top of the water we have the lily pads. I like those, and the vines. Also a very big fan of. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's go to the other side now. So this is where things get a little crazy with all the flowers. But we'll take a look at them in a second, because here we have your basic crops, including wheat and pumpkins and melons, which all look pretty good in my opinion. Not the best, but not bad either. These are all fenced off by the different kinds of fences, and in the floor you'll see that we have mycelium and what's this? Puzzle. The mycelium texture is really cool, the puzzle not so much. I really prefer the original puzzle texture miles more from this. Okay, so now let's take a look at the real crazy thing, which is the foliage. This is where the creators get to get crazy with their level of details. So to start off with the less detailed ones, we have mushrooms here, red and brown, and the little flowers. These are, I believe, tulips, the different colors, and here you have all the names for the rest of the little flowers. In particular, I really like the azure bluette and which one was it? The orchid. I really love the orchid. Here we have a sunflower, which is part of the two tall flowers which are over there, and we'll take a look in a second, but I had to put it here because it kinda was facing the wall and you couldn't see the actual flower. So now let's take a look at these beauties. These are amazing, even when it's raining. Like, it's raining, look, and they are still amazing. I've just been watching these for a while now. It's really amazing. The textures for these are amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. They are so amazing. So this is your tall grass, which is the least of the amazing textures of these, but still, it's pretty cool. You have your lilac, I think, yeah, rosebush, peony, and large ferns, all of which are so cool, just so cool, like so cool, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this side of of, not this side, this section of the world, except for that. There's a little hole over there. Let's take a look at that. Whoops. So apparently it's filled with water, and when we enter, we arrive here. This looks good, man. As I said, this is my first time seeing these textures, and my first impression is this looks good. This looks way bluer than your original Minecraft textures, like for this prismarine and dark prismarine and seed lanterns. They are way bluer, as I can see, and the textures themselves are quite amazing. And I noticed that the sea lantern is animated, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta say, everything from this water temple themed place I really like. Like, look at the sponges. These are also quite amazing. These are the wet sponges, and those are the dry sponges. Moving on through the set of doors, this is spruce by the way, we have the nether area. And as you can see, first off, or not first off, right off the bat, there's a lot going on. It seems like every single texture except for the nether brick is animated. So that's pretty crazy. Like, look at the glowstone. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I believe, in my opinion, this area is where the creator got to go crazy with his textures. Look at the soul sand and the netherrack, like nothing. Well, the soul sand isn't as different as the netherrack from its original textures, but still, they are pretty unique. What the hell? Yeah, here we have the different nether textures, which are all pretty darn amazing except for the glowstone. The glowstone I don't really like at all. It's one of the few blocks of this texture pack that I dislike. Like, I really don't like it. I've said like in the past few seconds for like about 1,000,000 times. But yeah, that's my feelings about the glowstone. Over here we have obsidian and the portal. The portal looks amazing with its animation. Really mesmerizing animation, by the way. I could stare at this for a while. Here we have the lava, which I'm also not a very big fan of, except for moving lava. Moving lava, it's very cool. Like steel lava, not as much. But yeah, I think that's it for this section. Let's move on through the set of doors, which is dark oak, by the way. Pretty cool doors. I really love these details they have, like these 3D textures. I have no clue how they do that, but they are amazing. But yeah, anyway, moving on, we have... Wow, what a big transition there, from dark to so clear. Yeah. Oh, they are clouds. I think. Not sure. Anyways, here we have the desert area of the world. And here I have a couple of textures I really like. One of them being the cacti, the cactus texture. This is actually one of the textures I used in my original texture pack, which is the invisible texture pack, if you want to check it out. But yeah, first impressions, pretty cool. Pretty cool textures. Sand looks again very cartoonish, but this one, not like the stone bricks, this one actually looks good. You know, with the little waves. That's actually pretty nice. So here we have sand and red sand and their sandstone variants. Over on this side we have the different sandstones, being sandstone normal, the smooth and the chiseled, and finally the sand. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same over here except for the color, and also the chiseled which is a depiction of a wither. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not a lot to see here, but nonetheless pretty cool. Oh, and also I forgot these little dead bush thingies, as all of the foliage here looks amazing. I really love the detail. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this section. Let's move on through the set of doors, which is now birch. And again, I'm amazed at the detail they can have. Like, holy crap, I love doors in this texture pack. They are amazing. Oh wow. Okay, so now planks. Don't like them. Really don't like them. But whatever, we're not here for planks. Let's start off with this side, shall we? Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy crap. That's insane. Oh. That's amazing. Look at the hammer and the other hammer. Oh my goodness. Crafting table. Amazing. Holy crap. Now I want to see the other sides of the crafting table. So let's get one out. Well, whatever. I'll take a look at them later. Over here we have stained glass, which is nice and clear. I really like this texture. Very, very good. Over on this side we have normal glass, which is not as nice. It has these thick borders, which I personally don't like that glass has. Like, not only for this texture pack, but it's a problem that many texture packs face, that normal glass isn't very transparent at all. And well, that sucks because it's glass, and glass is supposed to be transparent. But yeah, just nitpicks here. So glass and glass panes, the same. Glass panes for stained glass are also the same as these ones, so it's not worth it to take a look at them. Moving on, oh yeah, this is carpet, which is the same texture as all of the wools, so we'll take a look at those in a second. But over here we have dispensers and droppers, which I actually really like, because they look nothing like your original textures, and they have this sort of, I want to say medieval, but that's not a very good explanation. But yeah, they're pretty cool. in resume, over here we have bricks, which I believe are much better than your normal bricks. They're pretty much the same, but better. So yeah. Over on this side we have the anvil and the hay bale, which both look very nice. This hay bale looks very realistic actually. Not your usual cartoony style. This actually looks realistic. So that's something I noticed there. The anvil does look as cartoonish though. Bookshelves, one of my favorite textures of this texture pack. Again, I use it's also 3D. Oh my god. Like, look at this. That looks so cool. This just made the bookshelf texture even better. Holy crap, I love this. This is so cool. So far I'm loving this, loving the changes. So moving on through the set of stairs, as you can see here we have the different materials you can have stairs made of. We have the iron bars, which are also very nice. I like their symmetry and their little, like, they're not too complicated, but at the same time they're not plain, you know. They're just perfect. So yeah, through the set of stairs we arrive at this place, and here we have a few things we can look at. The furnace is at the same style of the dropper and I forgot the name. Oh my god, dispenser of down there. So by default it looks good, and also the animations for this, like the fire. Let's see, where do we have something we can burn? There you go. Oh yeah, you can do that. Oh my gosh. Wasting time. Precious time. Yeah. Very nice. Whew, loving it. Loving it. Up here we can see the flower pots. Nothing special. Chests, don't really like them. They're also in the medieval style. But these ones don't actually look very nice at all. So let's move on. Oh yeah, item frames. Again, nothing special. Except for the 3D. That looks amazing, as with everything. The bed here, oh wow. This looks very cool. I really like this. I really love the 3D things they did. I love it so much. I'm surprised this isn't 3D though. That kind of sucks. But yeah, like the bed here looks amazing. Ender chest also meh texture. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this, I guess. Oh yeah, the iron trapdoors, which are also very cool. I forgot about those, but those are amazing. So let's move. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Why does it rain so much here? I literally have said these two commands a million times today. But yeah, anyways, I think I forgot to mention the fire over at the Nether. So here we have it. Very nice, very small. I really like it because when you're burning, it isn't all over your face like normal fire. So that's a very neat aspect of this little smaller fire. So yeah, moving on through the awesome doors. Now it's acacia, equally as amazing as all the other doors. We have this little random room, which is not really a set theme, except for maybe decorations. So on the wall here we have the different colors of wool. This wool I don't really like. I mean, like not glowstone, not like glowstone, but I would prefer it to not have these little details you can see here. I really like the wool to be just plain, the plain color, both for building and also for redstone, because I really like using wool for redstone, you know, to have different areas color coded. But yeah, if we look down at the floor, we have the stained clay, and these I really like the little details they have. They do add, unlike the wool, they do add something to the texture. And as you can see, the colors are fairly similar. One thing I dislike about wool and stained clay is that the colors are not the same, but I guess that's to be expected, you know, to have a little variation. But that's just a gripe with how they decided to make the different colors. But yeah, anyways, over on this side we have the paintings, and holy crap, they are a work of art, most of them. Like, look at that, holy shit. I wouldn't like that being in my bedroom. This one looks amazing, holy. That looks so real. Like from a distance, that looks like a picture. Not picture, photograph. But yeah, here you can see most, if not all, oh, that's cool. Most, if not all, of the paintings you'll find in this texture pack, and as you can see, they are very unique, some of them funny, some of them scary, some of them just very nice to have. Like for example this, you can do a lot of decorations with this. So yeah, paintings are one of the strengths also of this texture pack. They are pretty cool. If we look at the floor here, we have endstone, and since I couldn't, well, not couldn't, but I didn't really want to make a separate section just for the end, I just stuck it in here, I guess. So here we have the endstone, nothing special, and beside it we have ice, which is something oh, I forgot packed ice. Wait on a second. So here we have ice, which, as I was saying, is something special. I really like this one. Like the little shards, very edgy. Really like those. So let's take a look now at packed ice, which I expected to be the same, yeah, but less like edgy, more compact, I guess. I'm just rambling on now. But yeah, that's it for this little random area, and now we move on to the final area, which is redstone and other crap. Oh, and the doors. I'm not sure what these doors are. No clue. But they are also pretty cool. I do know that these, on the original Minecraft, I really don't like. But on this one, they look very nice. So that's an upgrade. But yeah, anyways, moving on. First off, we have snow. And as you can see, it's kind of the same texture as sand, just white. So yeah, that's it for snow. And now we arrive at the redstone area. And redstone in this texture pack is something I don't really like at all. Especially like redstone dust and repeaters and comparadores. Like the rest, for example these and all the other things, they are pretty cool. But these and the redstone torches, nah, they just don't do it for me, you know? Like the redstone, I like it being, I don't know, more of a line, a straight line. Like for example the OCD pack, that's the perfect texture for me for redstone. But that's just because I'm a redstone freak. I really love redstone. Maybe you won't care as much as I do of redstone, but this is one of the main things that make the overall rating of this texture pack go down for me with the redstone. But as I said, that's maybe just because I love redstone so much. Maybe some people won't care about it as much as I do. But anyways, that's your redstone. Here we have your basic redstone inputs and your torches, on and off, your lever, your button, your pressure plates. We took a look at those comparadors. The pistons are not bad. They're not bad, not the best, but they're not as bad as the redstone. Like these I wouldn't change. For example, these don't look bad. Oh, I like this one. Oh, this one looks nice. Oh baby, the daylight sensor. I dig this one. As the same as this one. These two and the daylight sensor are the things I like the most of this area so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So here we have redstone lamps. I really like that the difference between on and off, because sometimes in some texture packs you get that you can't really tell the difference between on and off lamps, and we are doing more complicated things with lamps, like for example my counter 7-segment display. Maybe you've heard of it, probably. I really don't like that you can't distinguish, or that difference is very, very small. But this, like, you can very clearly distinguish them, and I think this is one of the strengths in terms of the redstone department of this texture pack. But yeah, those are the lamps. Over on this side we have TNT, which is also very nice. I really like this one. Also has this 3D effect, which I'm always amazed at. Take note, texture pack developers, do 3D things. They look amazing. Believe me, they look so amazing. But yeah, continuing on, over here we have like the magic department. I wanted to make this like a separate section, like all the magic, like potions, enchanting, and the beacons and such. But this'll do for now. Maybe I'll change it later. But anyways, let's take a look at these. The brewing stands look very cool, much better than the plain and like boring brewing stands of the original Minecraft. Like these actually, I don't know, they look magical. Like the blaze rod, that little center thing there, that looks very nice. I like these. Cauldrons, they have the, I believe that's the Sphax logo. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the Sphax logo. Cauldrons, nothing special, except for the water. As I said, I really like the still water, and since you have it here, looks amazing. Over here we have the bookshelves, as I already expressed my love for them, and the glowstone, as I already expressed my hate for it. But this is new, the enchanting table. This one looks nice. I really like the book itself, like the table or the thing that holds the book below. It's pretty cool, but the main thing I like is the book itself. But yeah, I think that's all that can be said about this area, so let's move on to here. Here we have the tripwires, whatever. Here I think I'm missing one of the tracks, one of the newer track. Rail. Yeah, there you go. The activator. There you go. So here we have your different kinds of rails. And these also look very cartoonish. So I'm not exactly sure if I like these. I think I'll just keep them as meh. I really like this though. Like the differences between on and off powered rails. I like that. I like that a lot. The boat, nothing special. The different kinds of mine carts, like empty, chest, TNT, hopper. Oh, we forgot the hoppers. Well, I guess we'll take a look at them in a second. And furnace. The minecart itself is really nice. I like the detail it has. Like, it looks more like a minecart than the original one, which I guess would be obviously better, you know, since it's a minecart after all. But yeah, here we have the rails again, and over here we have the beacon. Oh wow. Oh wow. I like that. I've never seen someone do this little, like this concept of letters flying out. I like that, I gotta say. Yeah, the beam itself is much better than the beacon itself, but still, this looks quite amazing. I'm checking out these little symbols it has on the side. I dig it. Oh, I just noticed I had the music all the way up. Oh, okay. But I don't have sounds. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. Should have had sounds. Okay, unprofessional, stop that. Okay, so here we have the different heads, which gives you a little sneak peek to the different mobs. Actually, I'll turn the sounds off just for a second here. I mean, we've been doing it for the whole video, so what the hell. And it's raining again, of course. Yeah, moving on. There you have the heads, and there you have the beacon. Oh, and the iron blocks, of course. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we were just gonna check out the hoppers, which look very plain, but I think they fit the hopper theme, you know. I think it fits that they're very plain. So that's pretty much the end of our review and impressions here, as we have reached the rating board. Oh, so scary. So scary. Okay, let me make my mind up and think about it, and I'll be right back. Much thinking has gone into this, and I have come to a conclusion. Okay, so before I tell you the actual rating, I'm gonna give you a little tutorial of this. Not tutorial, but how this works. So here we have 5 different ratings, pretty much, for possible for your texture pack. 5 being the most, well, 5.5 being the most, and half being the least. So yeah, this ranges from, well, 0 to 5.5. The half thing is this little, whoops, broke it, redstone lamp, there you go. The half representation is this little lamp right here. So, in conclusion, this texture pack is one of the best texture packs for Minecraft. Point. Like, there's no arguing that. It's not perfect, as there are some textures that are way over the top in terms of cartoonish, or just textures that don't really fit in to the theme, like for example the chests. But anyways, that doesn't, oh yeah, and some textures that are not really the best, but could be not as important to some people, like for example the redstone. But yeah, in the end, all those little nitpicks don't really affect the overall score that much, because as I said, of how amazing this texture pack is. So brace yourselves, because the overall rating for this is, you guessed it, 5. As I said, not perfect. Perfect is 5.5, but 5 is the next greatest thing, and this is the next greatest thing. I really like this texture pack. I really think you should give it a shot, and the amount of different like, it's very customizable. All the different I'm losing my words here. The different resolutions you can download this in, and there's little different packs you can download to this overall pack yourself that you can find in the web page. Just make this a very, very, very good texture pack that you should definitely check out and give it a shot. If you don't like it, don't use it. If you like it, great. You have great taste. You have great taste, my friend. But yeah, that means that we have reached the end of our review and impressions of this texture pack, and we're leaving it on a good note. Obviously, this is amazing. I think that I've repeated that a million times, so we're just gonna go ahead and end it right here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully you just found your new favorite texture pack. Anyways, see you next time. This has been Invisible. Bye bye.